What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. About ready to go out and train my clients, and I was reading some of the comment section, which I read some of them. Sometimes I interact, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I push people's buttons, like if I feel like they should have a button pushed. Sometimes I just interact with people and have some fun. Sometimes I tell them fucking the truth. Sometimes I fucking tell them what they don't want to hear. But there was an interesting thing that I saw come up a couple times where, you know, it's the Vegan Gains video, one of the Vegan Gains video I put up that says, you know, well, fuck the fitness industry and snake oil salesmen and blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there going, snake oil salesman. Okay. Then I could try to go look at these people and see what they look like. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. No wonder why. Because you're, sorry to say it, a fucking loser. Okay, you are not part of the fitness industry. You'll never be part of the fitness industry. You're not a competitor. You're not even fucking good enough to go anywhere near a stage, but you're calling out other people because they're doing what? They're making money doing what they love. Okay, let's back it up for a second. As far as the snake oil salesman bullshit, I had a better physique, okay, by 18 years old, had never fucking seen a drug, didn't even know what the fuck steroids was back then. Training, dieting, and at 16 years old, I started taking supplements. I learned really quickly that supplements can actually make a difference very quickly. My cousin Keith, who's probably watching us right now, what's up, Keith, was an amazing fucking wrestler. I could be wrong, but I believe his record was like fucking, he hadn't even been taken down from fucking like 8 years old all the way through fucking high school. He went to Salve Regina University in Newport, Rhode Island, and fucking wrestled there. And you know, I mean, he was just a fucking amazing athlete. And one of the things he did was he was part of a program called Daniel Chapter 1, Sports Nutritionist, which I actually wound up working there later on, like when I was probably about 18, 19, probably when I was 19, because that's when I really pushed the limits of myself naturally. So as he was there, they were using stuff like inosine tablets, you know, MCT formulas, weight gainers. Well, he wasn't using weight gainer because he was actually in the 93-pound class and the 113, so he was a light guy. He you know, used the AM/PM products, so they were powders, protein powders, different things that he was using, and he fucking excelled and crushed everybody in that fucking division, everybody in the fucking state. He was all American, and he was fucking retarded what he was doing, and he was beating fucking guys that were on drugs. There's no hands down. There was guys that were taking drugs, and he was fucking beating them, and he was good, but he was great once he started paying attention to his nutrition and supplementing things. Then the whole team started supplementing with electrocarbs, which is an electrolyte carbohydrate formula, inosine. They were chewing inosine tablets to get them in their system faster between matches. And those motherfuckers were dominating a Bristol. Dominating. Fucking killing everyone. Drug-free. And real quickly I realized supplements actually fucking do something. What the fuck are supplements? That's what I thought. I was like, what the fuck? I had no clue what these pills and shit everybody was popping, and I couldn't swallow pills. So I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I got to figure out what this shit's about. So I started looking into stuff at GNC. And I started buying the Cybergenics kits and, you know, taking the dibengazide. And there were certain things that really fucking don't do anything. All right? Dibengazide. It's a coenzyme version of vitamin B12. It's supposed to raise testosterone. Fuck, I was 16. My testosterone was through the fucking roof. You know, boron, dibengazide, you know, Smilax, all these type of things that were in the eyedroppers that I thought, you know, would be something. And what I really didn't think was, what I didn't know about was that foundation of supplements, which were the meal replacements, which were just starting to come out, protein powders, weight gainers if you needed to get bigger, all these different things. And I started to put it together into my head. I was like, okay, what really, because these eyedroppers weren't working. These advanced supplements that were bullshit weren't working. So there's bullshit supplements, and then there's supplements that work. And I said, okay, let me start fucking with the ones that I think work. And why do I think they work? Logically, they make the most amount of sense. There's calories in them, there's vitamins in them, there's nutrients that my body's going to need while I'm training. Inosine increases ATP. Bruno just farted while I'm fucking talking. Inosine increases ATP faster, more explosive strength. You can recover faster. Okay, let's start with all this stuff. And I started to take them. And lo and behold, it wasn't very long. My body started fucking changing. And I mean changing to the point where people started to notice. And they were like, fuck, man. And we get the jokes, you know, steroids, juice man, blah, 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 blah. Me and my buddies, Mike and Clint, the two twins, were always taking supplements. And everybody would fucking accuse us of taking steroids all the time. And once I got to Daniel Chapter 1, where they really started to apply these things the right way, and I learned how to apply them, I was fucking 19 years old, okay? 19. Okay, half you motherfuckers are in your 20s or whatever who look like fucking shit, are weak as fucking kittens. I was 19 years old. Actually, I was 18 and had a great fucking physique and was competing already. But 19 years old, I was over 200 pounds, up from 135 pounds is where I started. Okay, that was fucking 15 years old. By the time I hit 19, I was over 200. I was like 203. And I was benching the 100-pound dumbbells on the flats 4 fucking reps by myself with no spots or anything. I remember being at Bally's, and all they had was the hundreds, and I was working there. And I was on AM/PM, which is a morning and night formula. I was on a pre-post, which is a, back then, this is going back to 95, intro workouts that down chapter 1, they were way the fuck ahead of their time. Intro workouts, pre-post, so I had 3 scoops before, 2 during, and 2 after a pre-post. I believe it was on Beta 7, which is a beta cyclodextrin supplement that you would put under your tongue, which would give you a better pump. And I'm pretty sure that, I think maybe I was on, I might have been on Rock Hard or Mega Gains. One was a metabolic stimulator. Basically, it was more protein. It was a beef-based protein. And Mega Gains had a shitload of fucking calories per scoop. I was using those supplements. And I was fucking bigger than anyone else around there in my fucking age group. Stronger than just about anyone else. And I was fucking natural. 100% natural. And I was at Bally's and I was fucking grab the 100-pound dumbbells and I fucking walk over with them and I sit on the bench. And a couple of the trainers that I worked with were there, and they were a lot older than I was. They were in their mid-20s, maybe late 20s. I'd say more mid-20s, and I was 19. And I lay down, and they had bodybuilding experience too. And I start fucking pressing these things. And I was getting a good fucking 12 to 15 reps, and not really failing, but just thinking I was failing. And I would take them, put them on my knees, stand back up, put them in the rack. And I remember John Shoup was his name. I'll never forget this. He had his fucking Bally's jumpsuit on. And one of the guys that was sitting next to me goes, "Holy shit." He's like, "What are you on?" And Shoup fucking smiles, and he goes, "That's Jerry. He's a fucking 19-year-old kid and he's natural." And the guy was like, "There's no way." I said, "I've never taken anything." So I'm not saying I'm not gonna. I'm actually thinking about it right now. I said, "But I've never taken anything." That was the point where I decided to go on drugs, and I gained 60-something pounds in 10 weeks. But up to that point, I was 100% natural. I was bigger, stronger, faster, better than all you motherfuckers talking about the snake oil salesmen. Okay? And what was that from? I wasn't training super consistently. I was a fucking teenager. I was going out to fucking parties. I was boozing it up. I was doing the shit that fucking every teenager and fucking early 20-year-olds do when they fucking party. Not sleeping enough, fucking working a job, had a girlfriend. I was supplementing my diet with shit that everybody else wasn't. And it may have just been extra protein, carbs, vitamins, and minerals that I was supplementing. But they're fucking supplements. So for you to say shit like, "You're stupid fucking supplements," half these fucking guys have a protein supplement out that they're promoting, a pre-workout which gives you fucking energy and a better pump. How the fuck are you going to say that shit doesn't work? If you say it doesn't work, you're fucking retarded. No, it doesn't work like steroids, but to say it does nothing and it's fucking not worth the money, don't spend your money on it. You're not going to look good as the fucking guy using it, period. And I see it over and over again, time and time again. I see someone take a fucking pre-workout that they haven't been taking. Next thing you know, they're in the gym, they get this fucking pump, and they look different. Could only be a couple of weeks' time, but I'm like, fuck, you can see the blood flow change. Someone starts taking a protein powder when they didn't before, and they added that protein to their diet. Could they get it from chicken? They could get it from chicken, but they don't have to. You can do fucking protein powders, and it works just fine. Snake oil, yeah, there's some shit out there. There's some bullshit out there. Dibengazide. There's a company that contacts me all the fucking time. And I turn them down all the fucking time for a product that has gamma-oryzanol in it. Look it up. This product fucking came out back in the 90s. It was claimed to fucking boost fucking testosterone and make you fucking huge and ripped. And now the fucking companies like the UFC fucking promote it. All kinds of other fucking people have them as a fucking sponsor promoter. Gamma-oryzanol does fucking nothing. There's nothing. I have fucking used it. I've used multiple brands of it. I've used it multiple times. High dosages does nothing. So yes, there's shit out there that's not fucking worth the shit that it's fucking printed on, the label that it's printed on, but there's plenty of shit out there that's fucking good. So to say that fucking, oh, snake oil salesman, blah, 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 you're just fucking pissed off because they're better than you, bigger than you, faster than you, overall fucking just more than you're ever gonna fucking be. And that pisses you off and you're jealous and you fucking can't take it. So you bitch about it. So I'm here to tell you that there are fucking supplements out there that fucking work. I've proven it and fucking shitloads of people have proven it around the world. If those supplements aren't doing what you think they're fucking supposed to do, check yourself in the mirror because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Biowestertraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. And that means you're not training hard enough and fucking and eating the right foods. www.biowestertraining.com is the blog. It's a don't fuck with me bicep because supplements work and we're out.